Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online, please respond to me, guys. All of you know. Please, everybody, respond to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online. Am I audible? Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Right. Good morning, guys. And in the last session, just given so basic view, then what we are conducting and what we are going to provide services. All these points we understood there. It's okay. Right. Today, just I would like to give information related to in full stack Java. What is this full stack Java? What exactly the things are going to be happen in full stack Java? Why it is trending nowadays in outside? Why people are very much interested on full stack Java nowadays? That all the points here we are going to understand. Right, sir. Now I'm asking one question to all of you. Now try to answer for it. I think all of you are having a minimal awareness on a project, especially on the project software development life cycle. Software development life cycle, either in your academics maybe or general knowledge. No need to have any too much technical skills to understand this point. It's very simple point. Now I will give some clarity. Now try to understand it clearly. For example, if we take a project, for this project, what are the various life cycle stages are available? What are the various steps here we are going to use to develop the project here? If we come for this particular point, at a high level, 4 stages are available in any project. At a high level, only 4 stages, 4 life cycle actions are available. What are these 4 life cycle actions for every project here? First one is like what there, analysis. First one is like what there, analysis. Without having any analysis, we are unable to start development part for a particular project. First of all, we need to analyze that project. Part of this analysis, so many sub modules are available. Requirements analysis may be, functional analysis may be, different things are available, but they are not required at present. But analysis is one of the phase that we have to identify. After this analysis, immediately the second step, the most important step is what there, you can understand it, coding part. In other words, we can call it as what there, development step. After this development step, then what next one here? That next another one, third one, here we can understand. The third one we can understand is like what there, testing. After developing the project, we have to test it properly. Without testing the project, we are unable to deliver that project to the customer or to the client. So first we have to test the project. In every corner we have to test the project. If it is good, then only we will deliver that project to the respective client. Testing is required. After testing, submitting project to the respective client and providing some support to the client after submitting that project, then that phase, that particular phase is called as production phase. That phase is called as what? Their production phase. That's it. So these are overall 4 high-end life cycle activities of the project. Understand it clearly? If you want to prepare a particular software application for any organization or any project, if you want to prepare, what are the various life cycle activities? Here we are going to prepare their analysis, development, testing, and the last one is like for their production. All right, that's okay, fine. Coming to the first phase. What is this first phase actually? Inside this first phase, analysis is going to be happen. As I said to you already, number of subpages are available. Yes, please. Subpages are available. All right. Inside this analysis, functional analysis is going to be happen. Next one is what the resources analysis is going to be happen. Like this, so many things are going to be available. But who will perform this particular analysis? If you have to this, the top end persons, high end persons in the project hierarchy, they will take the responsibility of analysis. Maybe managers or maybe architects, maybe some different people are available. They are in a topmost position in our project hierarchy, and they will take the responsibility of analysis part here. Understand it clearly? So we are not going to think much about this analysis. Next one is after that, the next component is what their next stage is what their development part. Yeah. If you observe this development part here 3 levels of development is going to be happen. In the project overall, 3 types of developments are going to be available. What are the 3 types of developments which are available in outside there? Observe carefully. The first one is front-end development. The first one is what there? Front-end development. First one is what there? Front-end development. And next one is after this front-end development, under the second one is what there? Middleware application development. Middleware application development. The second one is what there? Middleware application development. And the last one is back-end development. The last phase is what there? Back-end development. Back-end development. That's it. Now these are overall 3 types of developments which are available. Understand it clearly. At least minimum idea. What is front-end development? What is the meaning of this front-end development? Little bit information I'm telling to you. Try to understand it clearly. For example, all of you are using Facebook, right? I think everybody, all of you might be using Facebook. If you want to open Facebook, then what we have to do? If you want to open Facebook, first of all, what we have to do? First of all, we will open the browser. In the browser, we will use www.facebook.com. www.facebook.com that we open. Inside this facebook.com, when we provide this URL on the browser, automatically what we are getting there? We are getting a login page or not? Where username or mobile number it is asking. Then after that password it is asking. Please remember this login page here we are getting. For example, I didn't have any account with Facebook. I'm the totally new user for this Facebook. My credentials are not yet created. So then immediately I need to go with what there in the bottom of that login page. There is a link with the sign up link is available. Sign up link or register link is available. If we click on that sign up link, automatically here we are getting registration form. What we are getting there now? Registration form that we are getting there clearly. If it is a registration form, there we have to enter the data. After entering the data, there we are going to click on like what is the register button. There automatically username and password will be created. Again, we will be directed to the login page. Inside this login page, there we are going to enter username and password. There we are going to click on login button. Now after that, if our user credentials are right, then only our home page will be generated. Our account page will be open for us. Understand it clearly. So here login page, registration form, then after that home page of your account, that everything will come under front end development. Everything will come under what there? Front end development. That pages, especially that pages, UI pages, user interface phases. So these pages are come under like what there? Front end development. Good, nice. Okay, sir, good. Front end development that we understood. But how we are going to prepare that front end development? To prepare this front end development, what technologies, what frameworks we are going to use, what tools we are going to use to prepare this front end development? So many technologies and tools are available nowadays in the market to prepare this front end part. But where, for the sake of the Java application development, for the full stack Java developer, what exactly the tools and frameworks we are going to use to prepare this front end development? Being the full stack Java developer, what is required, what technologies and tools we require to prepare this front end development? I'm going to give a list of technologies. Now try to understand it clearly. The very first one, here we can identify the basic component is like what I'm telling to you. HTML is the fundamental technology to prepare user interface or presentation part or like what their front end development. HTML is a base technology. If no HTML, no concept of front end development. Without that, we can't do anything. Even though so many technologies and tools are available, advanced technologies, but still there also we are using internally what? HTML tags only. Okay, leave it. HTML. Next one is what there? CSS. Next one is what there? Bootstrap. Then after this Bootstrap, then what next one here? JavaScript. After this JavaScript, then the next one is like what there? jQuery. We are going to use what there? jQuery. Okay. Now this part is a basic UI part. We are giving a name for all these five subjects. That name is what their basic UI part. Understand it clearly. Next one is after that HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, jQuery. After all these things, the next one is like what there. After completion of this, we need to understand Angular. What next one here? No, Angular. It's a framework basically. Next one is what there. After that, React.js. React.js. Then alternative for Angular is what the React.js. Being the full stack Java developer, either Angular or React.js awareness is sufficient. But React.js is getting somewhat demand nowadays in outside when compared with what? Angular. No need to think about Angular, then better to go with what the React.js. Or else, if you're interested, we can learn both of them. So these are the technologies what you are having inside the front-end development. Then one more point here I'm telling to you, observe carefully. As I said to you already, right, this part is treated as basic UI. A title for all these five are what their basic UI. After that, either Angular or React. These are the frameworks. These are what their frameworks. Totally under this front-end development, these many things are available that we have to understand clearly. These are separated. Basic UI, These are like what their frameworks. In UI, frameworks are available. Similarly, in Java also be frameworks are available. Frameworks are available in everywhere, in every technology, in every domain. Okay. All right. I think so. Maybe Bootstrap is also be one of the framework. For CSS, Bootstrap is one of the framework. You may have one doubt. Sir, it's okay. All this content here we understood. But what about the Node.js? Is it required to understand Node.js as the Java developer? No, not required. Node.js is a server-side technology. Node.js is not like what their client side, not like what their client side. Node.js is what their server-side technology. That means as an alternative for Java, they prepared a separate technology that is what their Node.js. But being the Java developer, Node.js is not at all required. Just it is just we can leave it. It is not at all required. Only in the front-end development, these are the various technologies here we have to understand clearly. So leave this one. Next one is what there middleware application development. Observe carefully. Middleware application development. This middleware application development where business rules and regulations are going to be defined. Business rules and regulations are defined in our application in this middleware application development only. It's a server-side application. For example, the point here what I'm telling to you, observe carefully. When we enter your username and password in the login page, when you click on login button, server side request will come to the server side application. At server side, there is an application. That application will take your data. That application will check your data is valid or not. If it is valid, then the data will be stored into the database or the data will be used in our application. So definitely at server side, we need an application. That application must take data from the login form or registration form. The data has to be submitted to some other repository or maybe used in the business logic. So definitely we require a server side application or not. That server side application we are going to prepare with what the middleware application development. That server side application we are going to prepare with what their middleware application development. 1 minute. All right, sir. So this is what exactly the meaning of middleware application development. To prepare this middleware application development, what exactly the technologies here we are going to use there? What technologies and what technologies here we are going to use there in the middleware application development? Here I'm giving some clarity. Try to understand it now. Now we are in full stack Java development. So in the middleware application development, we are going to use the technology is what? Java and its internals. If you are in a Python full stack Java, in a Python full stack Java, in the middleware application development, we are going to use what there? Python. If you are in .NET full stack, in the middleware application development, we are going to use what there? .NET. Answer my point. The middleware application development is a heart of the enterprise applications. No, there we are going to use a different types of technologies. Either we can use Java, or we can use Python, or we can use .NET, or we can use PHP, or different things here we can use. Sir, I'll forget my point or not. So now, as we are in Java, so we need to understand about Java, its related, correlated technologies to prepare this middleware application development. So what exactly the technologies here we are going to use clearly. If you observe this, first one is what there, core Java. Damn sure, without core Java, we can't do anything in throughout the application development. Definitely core Java is required. Next one is what there, advanced Java, database interactions and server-side programming that will be covered through what there, advanced Java. Then after this, after completion of this, next one is what there, Hibernate is one of the ORM tool, or maybe you can think of it, it's a like what I'm telling to you, it's a framework, Hibernate. Next one is like what there, Spring framework that we can identify. After this Spring framework, next one is what there, Spring Boot. After this Spring Boot, microservices. Nowadays, very important topic, microservices. The total development part is changed. The style of development was changed after introduction of the microservices. After that, the next one is like what there, web services. Web services like this. These many technologies are available to prepare this middleware application development. Technologies and frameworks. Of course, here frameworks are also be available here. Technologies and frameworks which are available inside our what there middleware application development. So if you are the Java full stack Java developer, you must know about all these many things minimum. Even I have listed here only at present what technologies are going on. But if you observe this, some outdated technologies, no, there are so many outdated technologies are available. Answer my point clearly. No. All right, sir. Good. Next one is what after this. All right, sir. Now, what next one here? No. Yeah, just 1 minute. Yeah, Tushar, it's okay. Then I will talk with you regarding that. Don't worry. But this is demo class. Okay. This is completely for new students now. Then I have already concerned on this particular one. I given already some online classes information to you. Okay. Yeah, then I will give some information to you. But this is demo class, core Java demo class. Then it is not for you. Just please sign off. Okay. Yeah, they definitely. Then I will concern it. Then we have some administration office there. Just better to go for it. But this is demo class, and in the demo class, I'm giving this type of message. Just leave it. I'll talk with you regarding that. Um, Already in the classroom, I give an option that just directly you can send a message to me. Let me take demo class here regarding this issue. For sure. Yeah, it's not the way. Please recognize this. In the demo class, don't send this type of messages. No, it's not good thing sending messages like this. No, please sign off. Yeah, right, sir. Now let's move on to the point here. So another thing is like what then, what we are understanding there, and the next one is all right. Now middleware application development are given information like this. After that, next one is what there back-end development. What next one here? No back-end development. What about this back-end development here? In the same simple login page details here if you provide no login page details here if you provide there inside this login page okay sign up page for example if you provide there sign up in the sense registration page no where we are providing our data username password and all the data okay middleware application development middleware application has taken our data when we submit request after taking the data should be validated if the data is good the data must be stored in the repository our user data must be stored in what there in a repository that repository is nothing but what there a database in the database that user data must be stored understand my point clearly so we require to know something about our databases definitely we need to have knowledge on what the databases minimum one database information is required for us what database details here we required for us here if you observe this clearly where that database information like what database here we required here mainly here we are able to have like what there Oracle or maybe the next option for Java development that is what there MySQL. They are the two databases which are going to be happen in our content. Understand it clearly. First one is like what there Oracle and next one is like what there MySQL. These are the two databases which are available in our content. Yes, sir, got it or not? All right, sir. Now this is like what I'm telling to you. All right, backend development. Inside this backend development, either Oracle or MySQL. But in general, if you know Oracle, then the remaining databases are very simple. If you understand Oracle, see, I'm suggesting to you, no need to go for both the backend technologies. Just one backend technology awareness is required. One backend technology awareness is sufficient to understand all the remaining things. Automatically, we are going to work with the remaining content. Yes, sir. All of you get my point or not? All right, sir. Now this is exactly about like what there Oracle content here we are preparing clearly. That's okay. Now this is like what I'm telling to you. Front end development, now middleware application development and back end development. These are the various things here we are having clearly. Leave this one clearly. After that, after completion of this, now let's move on to the next one here. What about this next one here? Testing. If you observe this testing now, in testing, that means application development, you are going to prepare with all the three sectors, all the three things. After that, application must be tested. To test the applications, we are going to use some technologies or maybe some tools here we are going to use. Nowadays, the very famous tool is like what there, selenium testing. What is available there? Selenium testing. This is one of the famous one. So here we have to understand it clearly. So here the course is like what there, manual plus a selenium. Manual plus what there, selenium. These two things are available, manual plus what there, selenium, that we have to understand clearly. All right, sir. For testing point of view, we need to understand these two concepts here. That's okay, fine. This it is completed. After that, what is the meaning of this production here? No? Okay, my application is tested, well tested. Certification is available about my application. Testers have given some certificate. Yes, it's a clear cut development. It's very good. Application is tested very well. That certification here we are getting. Then after that, what next one? I have to send that project to my client or not? I have to send that project to client. That client has to keep my project in live or not? Live in the sense customers can use that project or not? All right. So what we have to do to submit that project to the client and to deploy that project into the servers, that means real-time servers or main servers, and to keep that project in a live and giving some support to that project. That entire environment is nothing but what their production environment, production or support or whatever it may be, everything will come under in a particular title, in a single title. That is like what their production environment. Try to understand the point clearly what I'm telling you now. All right, sir. All right, sir. Now understand the clearly, then production environment here we are getting clearly. Now, if you want to perform this, see, inside this production environment, two things here mainly we have to understand. What are the two things here? First one is like what their deployment. Next one is what their deployment. After that, what next one here? No, monitoring. After this monitoring, then what next one here? Deployment, monitoring. Then after that, support. Support. Yes, sir. All of you are getting my point or not? Deployment, monitoring, and support. Support is there or not is a secondary, but deployment and monitoring, that the two aspects under like what their production environment. All of you understand my point, you know? Okay, fine. But now, first of all, tell me how the deployment and monitoring are going to be happen. First of all, how deployment is going to be happen. If we want to deploy a project, first of all, we require a server or not? Come on, guys, we require a server or not? Inside the server only, we are going to provide our content or not? We are going to deploy the project or not? So definitely we require what there? A server. So the client has to manage that server and its environment. Server and its environment that must be provided by the client. That is point number one. Okay, server we are going to provide. But if you want to provide server, then what next one is required here? If you want to provide server, we require an operating system or not? For the sake of the server maintenance, we need one operating system or not? Without operating system, we can't do anything. But here, what operating system here we have to use? What operating system here we have to use? If we come for this particular point about this operating systems, what we are going to use there, answer is very clear. Now tell me, at present we are using Windows operating system. Do you think about it? The same Windows operating system is available or is going on for the server maintenance? No. Are you thinking about the same Windows operating system? No, not at all. Windows operating system is up to the development part only, not for server maintenance. That Windows operating system capabilities are not sufficient to maintain a server or to manage the server, a particular server. To maintain the server, we require a separate environment. We need to provide a separate environment to maintain the server. That separate environment is provided by Linux operating system effectively. Solaris operating system effectively. Maybe some other operating systems, they are able to provide effective environment for the server maintenance. For the individual application development, Windows is good, no issues. The user interface is very good in the case of Windows operating system. Windows operating system is mainly for entertainment, user interaction, user friendly. But server side maintenance point of view, Windows operating system is not at all suggestible. In place of it, we have to use what their Linux operating system. Sir, got it or not? So immediately, what I'm telling now, we required Linux operating system awareness is required to perform this deployment process or deployment activities. Definitely we required what operating system there? Linux operating system here we required. That's okay, fine. Along with this Linux operating systems, then what we required here apart from this server is required. Here database is also be required. Am I right or not? Server is required, database is required, some infrastructure is required. Some infrastructure is required. Moreover, this Linux is also required. Now think of it, how much it is costable to manage this entire infrastructure for the deployment process now. To maintain this total production and its environment, how much infrastructure is required here now? So many things are required. Operating system is required, database are required, servers are required. Apart from the servers, network is required, proper network is required. So like this, if we think about it now, that so much of infrastructure is required. But nowadays, client companies are unable to manage this much of cost for what their infrastructure maintenance. Get my point or not? Nowadays, companies are unable to maintain. See why? Because maintaining a particular product in the sense they have to take licenses from the respective organizations. That licenses are what they're costful. For database, we have to take one license, and for servers, we have to take another license. For the infrastructure point of view, so many tools we are going to use. All the tools are not freewares. Every tool must be costful. Then the client companies have to take licenses from the respective organizations for using their tools and technologies. So the cost will be increased more. Cost will be increased more. Not only cost, in the point of cost is okay, I can bear it. But not only in the point of the cost, no, but the maintenance of all these technologies and tools is very, very important. That maintenance problems will come. I'll get my point or not? That maintenance of the all the resources is somewhat difficult for me. Manpower is required. Too much manpower is required. But whenever we are increasing manpower, automatically cost of the development will be increased. Maintenance problems will come. All of a sudden the server is down. Then the respective human being, if you are giving to a particular developer, the developer may handle, may not handle it. Because of his negligence, that entire enterprise application may be collapsed. This kind of maintenance problems will come there. That serious problems will come there if you're depending on that particular another developer there in our company. So nowadays clients are unable to manage this much of infrastructure, this much of maintenance they're unable to bear. At the same time, cost also they are unable to bear. Because of that reason, all the companies wants to give that maintenance of the total production environment. Maintenance of the production environment would be given to the some third party people. Nowadays, all the customers, all the clients, they don't want to take the maintenance of their production. They want to give that production and its maintenance information to maintenance to some third party people in outside. Who are these third party people nowadays in outside there? The third party people are what they're cloud providers. Nowadays, the third party people are like what they're cloud providers. Who are the cloud providers nowadays in outside there? So many cloud providers are available. The best three cloud providers are like what there. First one is Amazon Web Services, AWS. Next one is what there, Azure. And the next one is what there, GCP, Google Cloud Platform. But like this, so many things are available, but they are the three best cloud providers nowadays in outside. Out of all these three, which one is having very good demand? Out of all these three, which one is having very good demand? If after this, now where the very first one is like what there, AWS. AWS is having very good demand, so people have preferred to go for what there, AWS. Understand it clearly now. Is it got it or not? So Linux is required. Moreover, AWS is running with what the Linux effective. Of course, we can use that Windows also, but Linux is very good. Why? Because everything we are going to do with what the Linux operating system. Linux commands awareness is required. AWS is required. After that, okay, fine. By using AWS, we are able to create the infrastructure. We can ready server. We can make ready database. We can make ready network. We can make ready Linux instance. We can make ready that every infrastructure is okay. After that, what we have to do? We need to deploy the project. We have to monitor that project. We have to monitor the server. We have to monitor the database, whether all the activities are going on properly or not. Answer my point, Kerno. Right. So many jobs are available here. After deployment of our applications, some monitoring is required. Inside this monitoring also, so many levels are available. Answer my point, Kerno. So for a deployment point of view, for monitoring point of view, for giving support for our project point of view, to do all these things, a set of tools we are going to use. A set of tools here we are going to use. What are the set of tools here we are going to use there? The tools are called as what there? DevOps tools. A set of tools here we are going to use. The set of tools are called as what there? DevOps tools. Sir, all of you get my point or not? Maybe Jenkins, maybe Kubernetes, maybe like this. Ansible, maybe Chef, maybe like this. So many tools are available. Different types of tools are sorry. Different types of tools are available. All these tools are come under a particular name. That name is what their DevOps tools. So being the full stack Java developer, we must have knowledge and like what their DevOps tools also. We must have knowledge and like what their DevOps tools also. Yes, sir. All of you get my point or not clearly? No. All right, sir. Now this is Linux, then cloud provider and a DevOps tools. These technologies and tools we require to complete like what their production environment, the total production related issues. Right, sir. Now this is the total life cycle of like what there a project. Yes, sir. Got it or not? End to end project development in the sense these many phases are available. At each and every phase, these many technologies and tools are going to be available. Yes, sir. All of you are getting clarity or not? Why I'm discussing all these points, I'll give some clarity now. For example, observe carefully. 15 years back, 10 years back, or maybe at least 6 to 7 years back, how development is going on, how development is going on, 6 or 7 or maybe 7, 8 years back, how development is going to be happen. If you observe this point, a separated team is available for front-end development. For example, I have a project, a bank application. For example, I'm preparing a bank project. For front-end development, a separate team. In this separate team, how many members are available here? Team 1. Nearly how many resources are required in the front-end development? Depending on the length of the application, you may require maybe 5 members, for example. Think of it, or maybe it may be increased depending on our record. Or else on an average, we can understand 10 members. That is team number 1. Okay, front-end development. Middleware application development, second team is required here. Team 2. Inside this team 2, roughly 10 to 15 members here we can take. 15 members team here we have taken. Hmm? 1 minute. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen clearly. Guys, please check it. All of you get my voice on screen, guys. Is my voice is clear to all of you? Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Guys, all of you please respond to me. Is my voice is clear to all of you? Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, right. Thank you. It's audible and visible, right? Nice. Right, sir. So now understand it clearly what I'm telling you. Yeah. So for Java application development, for middleware application development, how many members team is required? Minimum 15 members team is required. Just I'm giving minimal development part, minimal resources. That's okay, fine. Leave this one. Then here, when we come for this team 3, what about this team 3 backend development? Team 3, then here at the minimal, we are going to take like what there 5 members team can. Answer my point can. A separate team must work on what there backend development. Minimum 5 members team can. But here on the base of the Java, it may be increased depending on the volume of the application. Answer my point can. But these are the minimal quotations I'm giving them. Next one is what there testing point of if you observe this, another team is required. That another team is like what there. All right. Now minimum in the testing point of minimal 5 members, 5 engineers, 5 test engineers are going to be worked for a particular project. All right. So rough information I'm telling that members may be varied from company to company or development to phase to development phase. Okay, fine. After that the production team. That means now this is like what there. Then this is like what I'm telling there. Team of 5 here inside this operations team will come there. Operations team might be nearly almost all 6 or 7 members team is going to be available under this operations team. So all of you get my point or not? Overall, now tell me how much manpower is required, how many resources we required to complete a project from end to end. But I have not included this analysis part anyway. Just we can leave it. Analysis was not required. Now tell me 10, 15, 25. Next one is what that 30, then 35 and 40. Nearly 40 to 45 members on around 50 members. One or two members less or more, whatever it may be. Then nearly 50 members team. 50 members must work on this particular project or not? Understand, guess what I'm telling you. So 50 members must work on this particular project or not? Okay. Out of these 50 members now, how many members are able to work exactly on a particular moment of time? How many members are working there? Just I'll give one simple example. When the project is in front-end development, how many developers are working for front-end development? 10 members now. Then what is the state of the development team and what is the state of the back-end team, testing team and production team? All the remaining teams are relaxed or not? That means now when the project is in front-end development, automatically only 10 members are working for this project. The remaining members are not working. They're not having any work. They're relaxed. Okay, leave this one. When the project is in the middleware application development, that means app development, server-side application development, how many members are working for it? No, 15 members are working. What about the remaining members? What about the remaining members? Of course, if the companies are having some other projects, these members may be involved in some other projects, but companies are having only one project. There's a lengthy project and good project. At present, only one project is available. Only 15 members are working now, but remaining member status is what? They're simply relaxed or not? Okay, leave this one. When the project is in testing mode, of course, there is a traffic in the sense like what there to and fro communication is going to be happen between development and testing. When the testing is failed, immediately that part will be given back to what their development. Again, developer has to fix that problem there. Again, submit back that developed application to the tester. Again, tester will check it. No, if testing is failed, again the project will be given back to the development phase. So the rotation is going to be happen between testing and development here. Okay, now at a time 20 members are working, but remaining 20 to 25 members, what is the status there? Okay, when the project is in production mode, what about the remaining members now? Yes, sir, got it or not? So this is the traditional, that means conventional development phases previously before 10 years back now. So this type of things are going to be happen. Now tell me, if this approach is going on in the company, is that company is using their resources effectively? Is that effective utilization of the resources? No, definitely not. If 10 members are working, remaining 35 members are sleeping in the sense, what's the meaning of it? Is it the effective utilization of the resources? No, no, it is not at all the effective utilization of the resources. Because of this reason, all the companies are introducing a new content, a new concept for the developers in outside. What that new tradition that all the companies have introduced, and they are making it is trending nowadays in outside. What the tradition, what that new conventions, what that new step of the convention was provided by all the companies there. By the time exactly in this particular point of time, companies are looking for a separate developer role. They created a separate developer role. That separate developer role is nothing but what there, full stack Java developer. Full stack Java developer. Yes, sir, got it or not? For example, if I observe this Indian cricket team now, in Indian cricket team, for example, what is going to be happen there? No, for example, related example, I'm telling there, who are getting more demand in Indian cricket team now? Tell me, always. Bowlers are we have sufficient bowlers, batters we have sufficient batters, but who are getting more demand every time? No, all-rounders. Then one best example, when Hardik Pandya was injured, maybe then one might be a few days back now. In that BCCI, total BCCI is shaken. They are thinking about to replace another player, but we don't have any other player like this. They searched for number of players there, but nobody is matched with Hardik Pandya. But luckily, India wins every match nowadays. Why? Because they had very good backup system. That's okay. That is appreciable. But the point is what, when Hardik Pandya was injured, then no player is available to replace his position. That means what is the meaning of it? Now, why Hardik Pandya is getting very good demand? Why had very good demand? Is an all-rounder. He can bat, he can bowl, he can field. Understand my point, Kenna? But no other player is available like this. Same theory we can apply in our project development also. Understand my point, Kenna? If any developer is available who has the knowledge of front-end development, knowledge on middleware application development, knowledge on back-end system, knowledge on testing, knowledge on production and its related issues, no, definitely the developer is getting more priority or not? The developer is getting good priority or not? Yeah, the same thing what companies are expecting nowadays. The same developers that companies are expecting nowadays in outside. Now, the name of that particular developer who has the knowledge on all the life cycle activities of the particular project, the name of the developer is what there? Full stack developer. Full stack Java developer. For example, if a company has only full stack Java developers, what that company will do with this full stack Java developer? No. For example, there are full stack Java developers nearly 10 members now. When the project is in front end development, the same 10 members will work for this front end development. When the project is switched from front end development to middleware application development, the same 10 full stack Java developer will work on what their middleware application development. When the project is in back end development there, the same 10 full stack Java developers will work on what their then back end development. When the project is in testing now, the same full stack Java developers will perform the testing. When the project is in production there, the same full stack Java developers will do the production and its related issues. Now tell me, with how many members we can finish our total project now? With the 10 members we can finish it. But previously, how many members there? Nearly 50 members. But now how many members now? 10 members can. Understand my point here? Depending on the volume of the project, we can increase that members also, number of members also. But example I'm telling there. With the 10 members, we can finish that entire project or not? Moreover, we are utilizing the 10 full stack Java developers in effective way. When the project is in front end development, 10 members are busy with front end development. No developer is vacant. When the project is in middleware application development, the same 10 full stack Java developers are busy with what their middleware application development. Even single minute is also be not available as a space for the respective full stack Java developer. They can work on each and every phase. They will be involved in every life cycle stage of the project. Then automatically effective utilization of the developers, effective utilization of the resources is maintained by the companies or not. Because of this reason, nowadays every company is looking for what their full stack Java developer. If they're maintaining that full stack Java developer, they can reduce manpower gradually. When they reduce manpower, automatically infrastructure cost is also reduced there. Not only that, cost of the development is going to be reduced. Cost of the development is also reduced. So because of that reason, nowadays full stack Java developer is getting very good priority, very good demand in outside. If you observe, if you go for any job portals in outside there, if you verify the 10 job portals there, 10 job posts, if you verify there, almost a 9 number of posts are expecting what their full stack Java developers only. Yes, sir. All of you are following this point or not? So this is exactly the meaning of like what their full stack Java development. It's okay, fine. Just for your awareness purpose, I'm telling them now. Why nowadays every company is speaking about full stack Java developer in the sense, this is what exactly the reason here we can identify. Yes, sir. Good. Now let's move on to the point here. This is exactly the meaning of full stack Java developer. Of course, the same diagram I given already. Now try to recognize this. Okay. Now finally, now tell me, full stack Java developer must require which technologies awareness? What technologies and tools that full stack Java developer must aware? That's the question here I'm asking there. For that, answer is very clear. Now see this one. We can identify these many technologies. We can identify what are there, these many technologies. Can you list out what are the various technologies here? First of all, we will start with Java. In Java, what technologies we require there? Core Java, Advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring Boot, microservices, web services. This is Java stream. Same as it is that is available under what there? Middleware application development. Leave this one. Oracle backend system. Next one is what there? Basic UI, Angular or React JS front-end development. Next one is what there? Linux, AWS, DevOps. These three things are come under what there? Production environment. Next one is the last one is what there? Testing tools like what the Selenium and Manual and Selenium. These are come under what there? Testing tools. So nearly 14, nearly 13 to 14 or 15 number of technologies and tools we are going to be covered. We are going to be used under what course? You know, full stack Java developer. Sir, all of you get my point or not? See, and one more point I'm telling there. In outside of the Durgasoft, there is a different meaning for full stack developers. People are not including this much of syllabus inside the full stack Java developer. The blunder thing is what there in some outside, in some institute. I'm not criticizing anybody else, no, but fact I'm telling there. In outside, some people are thinking about full stack Java development is what there. Core Java, Advanced Java, Oracle, and Basic UI. That's finished. This is full stack Java. It's too much. It's too much. I prepared this entire syllabus under this full stack Java development. How I prepared this entire content under this full stack Java development, not in my own way. I had been in touch with a number of company HRs. I had been talk with what their number of companies HRs. By taking input from this number of companies HR only, I prepared that entire full stack Java development course curriculum. Myself, I prepared this entire curriculum. And not in my own way, I prepared this curriculum. Then I got information from the number of companies HR by checking for the number of companies jobs descriptions. After that, only I prepared this entire content. Understand it clearly. In every job description of the full stack Java, you are able to see this many content clearly, this much of content clearly. After completion of nearly after 50 to 6 number of job descriptions, after understanding that, after that only I prepared this type of curriculum. I introduced this type of curriculum inside the Java, inside Durgasoft. So this is the full-fledged, the complete information on like what their full stack Java. Yes, sir. All of you get my point or not? What I'm telling you. So okay, fine. Anyway, sir, now this is about like what there, some content here, what I tried to give there. It's okay, fine. This anyway, it's going to be available in the document. We can identify this document. Next one is after that, after completion of this total content here, what we are going to understand in Java. Now I'm going to start Java. Inside the Java, with what I need to start our content here, no? Core Java. Inside the Java, I need to start with what there? Core Java. Now inside this core Java, what concepts are going to be available? What are the various things are going to be available? I want to give a list of technologies. Let me give the total list of concepts. Let me give the list of concepts which are available inside the core. Of course, you got like already, that PDF document as a like what there WhatsApp message, right? If you open it there, we can see the total list of the content. Am I right? Now, one time I want to list off all the content, list of these concepts which I'm going to be covered inside the core Java. I want to provide to you, not try to understand it clearly. Right, sir. Now, very first one, understand it clearly, introduction part. Okay. Later on, I'll give the description of each and every title here, but first of all, let me list out all the concepts now. Introduction part. Next one is what there? Steps to prepare first Java application. Steps to prepare first Java application. After completion of this, language fundamentals. After this language fundamentals, next topic is like what there? Oops, object orientation. Very, very important. If you want to give stars there, 100 stars here we can give. So main concept inside this core Java, object orientation, oops concepts. Next one is what? After completion of this object orientation here, wrapper classes. Next one is what there? Inner classes. After this inner classes, next one is what there? Packages. Next one is string manipulations or string operations. After completion of the string manipulations or string operations there, wrapper classes, inner classes, packages, string manipulations. Right. After completion of this, exception handling. Next one is what there? Multi-threading. After this multi-threading, next topic is what there? IO streams. After this networking, RMI. But this networking and RMI are to like what there? Outdated content. But knowledge I need to provide there. Why? Because that knowledge is required to move on to the future concepts, but they are not utilized at present here. But awareness is required. All right, then I will give that awareness also. Don't worry for it. After completion of this networking and RMI, next one is what there? Internationalization. After this reflection API. After completion of this reflection API, annotations. After completion of these annotations, JVM architecture. After this garbage collection or garbage collector. Next one is what there? Regular expressions. Regular expressions. After completion of these regular expressions, next one is what there? Arrays. Arrays topic here. Either I will cover these arrays in the language fundamentals, and here also we are going to be covered this arrays topic here. After completion of this arrays collection framework. Collection framework. After this collection framework, next one is what there? Generics. We are going to use there. After this generics, then what topics here? Anything is missing? Yes. Might be GUI part is available, AWT, but the Spring, but these two are totally outdated. I'm not going to cover these two concepts, AWT and the Spring, totally outdated. Nobody's thinking about these concepts here, but still if you are expecting that, my previous batch videos are available on these topics, no, I will share that videos. At the time waste, at the same time, nobody is thinking about these two concepts here, but don't expect these two concepts here. But in the syllabus, I might be specified that, but here itself, I'm telling that totally not required. That means outdated. It's totally outdated, not required this. But still, if you're expecting the concepts on these two, I can give what their video support. Already I had some videos on this particular topic. So many batches I discussed these concepts there. That video support here I'm able to provide. Not at all required. Next one is after this. After completion of this, Java 8 version features. Next one is what there? Java 9 version features. After this, and so on, and so on, and so on. Then finally here we are able to get like what there, we can understand. And so on. And finally, if you observe this, maybe 35th topic or maybe 36th topic, I don't know, Java 20th version features. Java 20th version features that we are going to understand now. Right, sir? Might be. Then in the list of this content, I may miss out one or two concepts here, but on flow every topic will come there clearly. Okay. So these are overall the topics here, what you are getting clearly. See this one, the content is very good content and huge content inside like what there? Inside the Java. But the titles only names I have given here. If we take each and every part, then automatically we are going to discuss what there, more and more content here we are going to discuss clearly. Is that all of you are getting it or not? Fine, sir. Now, out of these concepts here, we are going to understand like what there, introduction part is totally theoretical content, sir. Why we are coming to the Java? What is the need of the Java? What are the Java features? How Java programming languages compared with C and C++? Only this kind of theoretical concepts are available. Application development, programming will start from what their steps to prepare first application onwards. Yes, sir. All of you are getting my point or not? So, for our classes, what I'm telling there, these theoretical concepts, the theoretical in the sense I said to you already, then the theoretical concepts I will cover later on. Later on in the sense what there, in the same 7 to 8:30, after completion of this topic, steps to prepare first application, after completion of that, I will cover the theoretical concepts. First of all, let me start with what there, that application development. First application development, I want to start there. Why? Because inside this first application development, we are going to see how to download Java software from internet, how to install Java software in our system, how to prepare the very first program. So if you complete the first application effectively, you will get confidence. You'll understand, okay, Java program is available like this. Then afterwards, I'm going to talk about what the theory and examples and some syntaxes, the remaining concepts here, I'm going to discuss with you clearly. Yes, sir. All of you are getting my point or not? So this is what exactly the approach here I'm going to follow. The very first topic here I'm going to start with, like what there, steps to prepare with the first application. Steps to prepare first application. After that, I will start that introduction part and theoretical concepts and all. At least, first of all, on moment, immediately we are going to see how to prepare a program. That minimal concepts here we are going to understand there. That's why I'm going to start this topic there clearly. Steps to prepare first application. Moreover, that introduction part is not at all dependent on this particular topic. Okay, right. Now let's see this one, guys. All of you are following what I'm telling to you. Just overview only, nothing else. Nothing I started here. A bit fast manner I'm able to take this overview, but when we are coming to the technologies part, there we are going to understand each and every point in an effective way. Okay, but first of all, understand the point clearly. Steps to prepare first application. To prepare the first application, what we have to use there, the very first step is what? Download and install Java software. Yes, sir. What is the first one? Can you tell me? Download and install Java software. Without having Java software, we can't do anything in our system. As a first step, we have to download Java software from internet and we have to install the same Java software in our system. How to do this? I will give some steps to you clearly. The clear cut document I will provide you. Don't worry for it. Next one is what? After that, download and install Java editors. Download and install what are Java editors. Download and install what are Java editors. You'll understand it clearly. After that, next one is what? Write Java program. Next one is save Java file. After that, compile Java file. Next one is execute Java program. These are overall steps what we are having clearly. Check it once again. What are the various steps are available? Download and install Java software. Download and install Java editor. Write Java program. Save Java file. All right, sir. 1 minute. 1 minute. Hmm. Right, sir. All right, sir. Then what next step here we are understanding there? Save Java file. After this, compile Java file. And next one is like what there? After compile Java file, execute Java program. Okay. These are overall the steps what we are having clearly. Okay. First of all, let us understand download and install Java software. Download and install Java software. Observe carefully. First of all, listen, all of you know, I'm going to cover up to the latest version, up to Java 20th version. Damn sure we are going to be covered. But initially, at the starting point of the programming, we are going to start with the Java 6 version, Java 7 version, and Java 8 version. Initial programming, I'm going to start with what there? Java 6, Java 7, then what next one? Java 8. After that, we'll move forward. Depending on the concepts, I'll install on flow Java 9 or Java 10 or 11 and so on up to 20th version we are going to install and we are going to discuss in the content. But first of all, what we have to do there? We need to download and install Java software, but which versions I'm going to use at present? 3 versions. And please remind this, whatever the concepts, whatever the practice or whatever the things I'm doing inside the class, as it is you have to repeat at your home in our systems, damn sure. Please remember this. Okay. All right, sir. Now let me check this. I want to download Java software from internet. First of all, let me download this. Just Google it. No need to remember any website name. Just Google it. Oracle.com is a website from where we are able to get what there all the required Java softwares. Now, first of all, I want to download. Just one more minute. Wait a minute of time. Yeah, it's okay, fine. Now, say this one. I want to go with Java 6 download. Search for it. One or two. In the first one or two websites are nothing but what their home websites for Java. Oracle. Oracle.com. Now observe carefully what we are getting there. Java RQ downloads. What is this actually? Java RQ downloads. What is the meaning of this Java RQ downloads now? What is the latest version of the Java? Java 20th version, for example. Except this 20th version, all the remaining versions are what? Older versions only. All these older versions are provided by Oracle website as RQ softwares. All the older versions are provided as an RQ. That RQ is maintained by the Oracle database, Oracle people, and they are providing all the older versions as a RQ downloads. Understand my point, Ken? For new download, new version, for Java 20th version, it's like directly we can download it. But older versions we have to get from what there? RQ downloads. Okay, right. Now right click on it and open a new tab. When we open a new tab, there we are getting this download page. If we scroll down, there we are getting Java software downloadable links. Sorry. Now understand it clearly. Before going to download any Java software, first we have to understand what operating system you're having in our system. On the base of that operating system only, we have to download the Java software. Java 6 version is compatible with these many operating systems. Linux based, Solaris based. Next one is what there? Windows. Then again Linux and Windows, some other like different operating systems are available. On the basis of these operating systems, the downloadable links are provided here. First, we have to identify which operating system you are having. On the basis of that only, we have to download the required Java software. But how, sir? How I can identify my operating system now? From where I can get my operating system details? Clear. Open this file explorer. This PC is available. There we are getting this kind of drives and all. There, right click, properties. Right click and properties. There we are getting details about our operating system. Right. What is my operating system now? Windows 10. In my system, which operating system is available? Windows 10. Of course, we are having Windows 11. Okay, no issues. Windows 10 or 11, that doesn't matter. But Windows 10 operating system is available. See this one here, system type here we can identify. What is this system type now? 64-bit operating system and a 64 based processor. Operating system is 64 and processor type is also what there? 64-bit based processor. That's okay, fine. My operating system and my processor type, then everything is very clear now. That's okay, leave this punch. After that, go to the download page. Now here, I need to go with what there? Windows x86 and Windows x64. What I have to select there now? Tell me. Windows x64 here we have to select. Now this link here we have to click. Then we are able to get Windows x64 processor based processor related software here we are going to download. Sir, got it or not? So we should not download different softwares here. For example, if your operating system is Windows operating system, if we download Linux based Java software, how that Linux based Java software will sit on Windows operating system? Not possible. That's why which operating system is available in our system, that we have to check first. The related Java software here we have to download. Now sir, click on this one. Now observe carefully. Reviewed, that means license agreement, just we can select OK, no issues for it, then click on download. Observe carefully. Now we are downloading from RQ of the Oracle website or not? RQ downloads or not? RQ downloads required authentication. User must be the account holder of the Oracle website, then only he can download it, otherwise it will not allow. But see this one, what it is asking there. When you click on it, automatically Oracle account login details it is asking. It will not permit other users to download the required softwares. It allows only the Oracle users. Oracle website account holders only can download the softwares. But so far you are not having any account with Oracle. Am I right or not? So feel free. Here we have an option here. What is this option here? Now tell me. Create account options available. Click on it. Automatically account creation page here we are getting. There so many fields are available. Email address, password, required password, retype password, country, name, job title, work phone. All the details it is asking there. Company details also it is asking there. But don't be panic for it. Company details no. Sir, I'm not having any job. I'm not working with any company. But how can I provide these company details no? Nothing, sir. Some fake details we can provide, no problem. Roughly we can provide some information there no. Yes, sir, got my point or not? So what is that information here? Just you can prepare a company name on the basis of your name, then we can enter it. But the directly people will not come to your company, they will not check because of this Oracle account creation. Just formality. Only it is what the formality. We can give normal information, but email ID and password, retype password, you must provide effectively. Yes, sir. Allah, for getting my point or not? Okay. As for that, when we click on this create account now, automatically account will be created. Automatically what is created here? Account will be created. When we created that account now, come back to this login page again. There we have to provide that account details. But already I have created my own account there. I'm going to use my own account here. Right, sir. Yes, my details are right details now. Automatically Java 6 version is going to be downloaded. Now it is started downloading. Yes, sir, got it or not? Now it is started. Downloading is started. Almost it is complete. And one more thing I'm telling there, per browser, one time login is sufficient. I've opened one browser there. Up to this browser, one time login is sufficient. No need to log in for every time download of this particular software. One time is sufficient per browser. If you close this browser, again, if you want to download it, no, again, we have to log in. Okay, now get Java 6 is downloaded. It's okay. Now, if you observe this download there, Java 6 is downloaded. Now here it is downloaded. Okay, now similarly, I want to download remaining two more. What are the two more things here I want to download there? Java 7 and Java 8. Now let us check this clearly. Let me go with Google. Now in place of the Java 6, I want to say like what there? Java 7 downloads. Click on enter button. Again here, what we have to download there? Now tell me Java SE7 RQ downloads. What we are going to download there? Java 7 RQ downloads. Right click on it and a new tab. Open it. Right, sir. Now see this one. Here also be on the base of the operating system here, we have to select it. Java 7 was provided. Support is available for what operating system now? Mac. But previously Mac support is not available. Java 6 is not supported with what there? Mac. But Mac is support. Mac compatibility is coming for Java right from which version of the Java? Java 1.7. Please recognize this punch here. Now here again here Windows 86 and Windows 64. Now let me click on this. When we click on this, automatically it is asking about that review license agreement. Click on this, automatically it is going to start what they're downloading. Now downloading is started. Got or not? All right, so now it is going to be downloaded. Just wait a minute of time. But now meanwhile here what I'm trying to do there, right sir, now it is downloaded. Now just I want to maintain that links in our content here. Observe carefully. Java 7 downloadable link here I'm giving there. Okay. This is like what the Java 6 link here I'm going to give. Right sir. Then after this, similarly, Java 8 links I'm going to provide. Alright, sir. Now, okay, let me check it. Java 7 is downloaded or not? Java 7 is downloaded or not? Yes, sir. Java 7 is also being downloaded. Next one is what? After that, Java 8 version here I want to download. To download Java 8 version, what we are going to do now? Right, sir. Again, Java SC8 RK downloads only. We can identify this. Right click on it and open in new tab. Now scroll down, search for Windows 64. Now it is available. Click on it. Now it's going to be started. Okay, now it is starting there. Once it is completed, then we will open it and we are able to take that content clearly. Right, sir. Now, core Java syllabus I started here. Just I'm showing how to download Java software and how to install Java software in our system. That part here I'm going to discuss with you clearly. All right. That's it. Now, all of you observe carefully. Overall, how many softwares can I downloaded? No, three softwares can I downloaded. What are the three softwares can I downloaded here? Java 6, Java 7, and what next one here? No, Java 8. Okay. Just I want to copy all the three software. Just Control C. I want to maintain all these three softwares in a location in my system. In the future, if I want to download the resource, if I want to install the Java software, every time I will not download from internet. A local copy I want to maintain in my system. For that, I created E drive. Inside the E drive, there is a folder I created there, softwares folder. Inside this JDKs folder, JDKs folder here I created. Inside this JDKs folder, I want to create a separate folder for the sake of your classes. Software is there. Now it is like what there, full stack Java 7 a.m. like this a folder I created. Inside this folder, I'm going to provide like what there, JDKs, a folder I created. There I'm going to keep all the softwares what I downloaded. Okay. All right, sir. Then overall download Java softwares from internet. That part we completed. Download the Java softwares from the following links. That part are given. Then what next one here? Installation process. Okay. To install Java software in our system, we have to use the following steps. What steps here we have to follow? Okay. Do one thing, that steps details I'll provide to you in the next class. Why? Because time may not be sufficient, no? Then I need to discuss about three softwares installation clearly. Each and every step I'm going to prepare in the document so that we are able to use it for the sake of, So what I'm suggesting to all of you, should I just downloaded Java software from internet? You also do the same thing. In the next class, we can start along with me. Whatever the work I'm doing inside the class, the same work we can repeat it. Then automatically we are able to get our content. Right, sir? Now this is the total analysis that we are able to understand there. So in the next class, I'm going to talk about the remaining content here, remaining part of the installations and preparing programs and all one by one, you are going to understand. But when we are going to have the next concepts there, next class now, not on tomorrow, then on Monday, I'll take your class. Today is Saturday, right? On Monday, I will take your session. Monday, I'll continue the content clearly. Okay. Right, sir. That's all for today. Then we'll meet on Monday. Monday, we will see the remaining content. Okay. Right. And again, the same type of information. I think so. Yesterday, organization, might be Durgasoft is giving some type of concessions on the full stack Java development. Just you can reach out our office, then our people will give more clarity on it. Okay. I think so. Today is the last date for this offer. I think so. Then today's offer they have given there, they announced there. Just try to check at our office there. Our people will give more clarity on it. Okay. Right, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot. We'll meet on Monday again. Everybody, try to come for the class. I will show that installation process clearly. Yeah, then for Mac operating system, just 780 is sufficient, guys. Then no need to go for other one. Yeah, Santosh, just we can start with Java 7 and 8. That's enough. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, guys, then I'm giving some numbers to you. Now just take this number, take this number. Through this number, just we can contact WhatsApp there. There our people will be in touch with you regarding this. Yeah, Aman. Yeah, guys, then 8:30 class I will take after a few days of time, not immediately. Yeah, then up to 11:30 I will plan. I will take the class escape, but not immediately. Step by step. So a few days we have to attend at 7 to 8:30 only. After a few days of time, we have to start with 8:30 to 10. After that, 10 to 11:30 also I will start, but not immediately. Then step by step, I'm going to take. Okay. Yeah. Then for online people, I'm telling to you guys. Just we can then first a few days of time 7 to 8:30 I will give information to you from which date onwards I'm going to take what there 8:30 to 10. After that, which date onwards I'm going to take at 10 to 11:30, I'll give the details to you clearly. No need to worry for it. I'll give the directions. Just these are 2 to 3 classes at 7 to 8:30 only. Okay. Yes, guys, on all of you, shall we meet on they are charles then people are attending throughout the world. People are attending from throughout the world. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, Monday. Thank you. Yeah, Aman Singh. Just the timings almost all fixed at present, no. But then separately morning 7 o'clock batches I will start there after a few days of time, but not immediately. This time these schedules are fixed. Please try to understand it. Then try to follow this max. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, 7 to 11:30. The timing if you provide to me, then well and good. Then we'll move forward. We are going to understand content and we are going to complete the content a bit earlier more. Yeah. Okay. Anything else, guys? And shall we meet on Monday? Guys, that offer is going to be ended today. Just try to check with our office people. So then actually full stack Java is a 50,000, but if you register for the courses and today's the today's the last date, then but it too, then register for it, and within 40,000 we are able to get the total content. I'm asking the school to sign up for a program so I can come in person. Charles, then I'm not getting it. Just it is from Durgasoft only. We are taking this demo class from Durgasoft only. Yeah, from India, from Hyderabad. The VTech, then I don't know about it. Yeah, then Charles, just WhatsApp to this number your requirement so that you can talk with me. Okay. Yeah, Charles, just given some number to just so you can chat with me. Then I will talk with you regarding this issue. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, guys, shall we meet on Monday, guys? Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. You'll meet on Monday. Monday, we will see the content. Thanks a lot.